Me?
Yes.
He's arresting me for some loony that is claiming I hit him with the car.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What happens from here? Obviously, I've never been arrested before, so.
Hey everybody, in today's video we're reacting to a channel called Cop Cam Nation. The video we're reacting to today is called Entitled Porsche Driver Hits Road Worker to Save Time Going Home. Sounds terrible, let's check it out.
Police were dispatched to a roadway construction site in reference to a Porsche driver, Donald Stiemel, who grew impatient while waiting to drive into his neighborhood and allegedly drove into oncoming traffic, struck a traffic control worker, and drove off.
Who called?
I called.
What happened?
He's in the oncoming, coming at you. You're in front of him.
Stop.
Like, okay.
He comes to a stop,
Okay.
and then I'm like, all right, bet. So I stop like this to stand in front of him, and then he continues to accelerate into my legs to get me to move out the way, and he's like looking at me like yelling and shit. And that's when I got mad. I was
And
like,
you're yelling at him to stop.
yeah, I'm
You're
like, you
giving
need
him
to
clear.
stop. Yeah, but this dude pushed my legs in with his car. Like
You don't need any medical.
No. Trust me. I've been
But the
through
car
it.
definitely did hit you.
But he hit me like he stepped
the
on the
legs.
gas to
Okay.
get the fuck out of his way. And he was like, oh, I didn't mean to. And I was like, no, bro, you that's not
So
an
you
accident.
let him know that he hit you.
Yeah, I let
with the
him
car.
know. I let him know
And
that
he's,
he
"Oh, I
hit
didn't
my
mean
legs.
to."
Yeah, and then he drove off. I mean, I have like the whole crew of people that seen it down there because they was all on the equipment, so
Okay.
they watched all of this go down.
I worry about those road workers. Like, one of my favorite laws, highway laws, is the road worker double fine thing. It's like, it automatically makes you think, like, do not speed through here, do not act up through here. And the reason why is because they want those workers to be safe. Like, I don't know how many of those workers get injured or worse every day, but I guarantee you it's a click on the number. Every single day, those guys are out there getting hurt or worse.
You Donald?
No. Here.
There Donald that resides here that drives that?
Yes.
Where is he?
Yeah, hold on.
Hello, Donald.
Oh, he hiding in the house.
Good. I just got some questions for you today. Before I ask the questions, I gotta read you something from this card. I'm Deputy Lane with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. I'm here investigating an aggravated battery. I have to read you the back of the card now. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand these rights?
Sure.
Okay. With these rights in mind, are you still willing to talk to me?
Gee, I don't know.
Gee, I don't
know
know.
what this is about.
I don't understand what this is about. You know exactly what it's about, man. You're a grown-ass man. Look, his son's over here recording him. I already don't like this guy.
I said it's in reference to an investigation for an aggravated battery.
Me?
Yes.
Again, I don't even know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, it's a yes or
Maybe it's not this guy. Maybe there's a different guy that was driving the car or something, but...
no. Are you still willing to talk to me?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So earlier today, were you driving that Porsche?
If it wasn't this guy, I apologize.
I was.
Were you on Camino del Rey with all that construction going on?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Do you mind just
Now all of a sudden he knows.
telling me what happened with the person directing traffic, if you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I think I do.
Okay.
They wouldn't allow us to turn left there. There was a fellow, there was a lot of commotion. Traffic was going through real fast and a lot of different things going on. So I pulled out, and if what you're talking about, there was a fella, when I started going down, hoping that I'd get down there and make that left turn, he came running up to me like this, and he ran up to the hood of my car.
Yeah.
And he ran right up to the hood of my car.
Yeah.
And he hit my car. I was stopping at the time. So I walked around to the window and he says, "What are you fucking trying to run over me?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry if you thought that. I was stopping. You ran up to my car." I mean, I didn't hit that person, if that's where you're going with all this. He ran right up to the car and hit the front of the car.
So that it wasn't your intention to hit him?
Of course not.
Okay. Because, I mean, he's claiming that he had you stopped, and then you revved your engine and went into him, and I have two witnesses also corroborating that story.
Other workers there?
Yeah.
Why would I run over somebody? I mean, that's just, somebody maybe is looking, I'm driving a nice car, maybe taking advantage of it.
Oh, it's because I'm rich. That's why he just trying to get a hold of me because I'm rich. The reason that you acted like that, and the reason you act like that every single day, is because you have money and you think everybody else is below you.
The situation.
I could see if he just claimed that we had no other witnesses, but I mean the other witnesses' stories were almost exactly the same, and I spoke to them, separately, making sure I'm doing my due diligence with the investigation here, and they both described the same exact incident, that you came out into oncoming traffic, not listening to them.
It wasn't not listening.
I know, it's not oncoming. No, I know it's not oncoming traffic. Okay. It was down to one lane,
yes.
But it was still a lane that you weren't supposed to be in at that time. And they said you were impatient. You came out and then you stopped, and then he's waving you down, told you to stop, and then he's waiting for the other traffic, and then that's when you hit him with the car.
With the confusion going on, the car could have lunged a little bit, but nothing like.
With the confusion going on, the car could have lunged a little bit. What does that even mean?
Gave it the gas and tried to run him over or anything like that. Okay. They had a mess up there going on without. In fact, I was surprised the police weren't there with everything that was going on too.
If you wouldn't mind with me just standing at the end of the driveway, we're going to have the victim come and drive by and see if he can identify you. Okay. So if you wouldn't mind just standing over here in the grass, sure. That'd be appreciated.
Claiming he was hurt or something like that? Or
He's not claiming he was hurt, but he was claiming he was hit by a car. And in the state of Florida, that counts as aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. The way he and two other third-party witnesses are stating it happened is...
I can tell you without seeing the end of this video exactly how it's going to end. This guy is going to face nothing for this. I can already guarantee you. I just have a bad feeling.
You were impatient, you came out, and you saw that he was there, and then you revved your engine and kept claiming you need to get around him, and then that's when you struck him with the vehicle, pushing him back.
When he was there, he was in front of the car. He stopped, so I couldn't go anywhere, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I tried to explain to him, I'm just trying to turn left into this intersection.
And now your whole family's just sitting out in the driveway, just chilling, dude. What did you really have to do? Why was it such a hurry? Everybody's just hanging out in the damn driveway now.
I understand, but when somebody in a yellow jacket who's directing traffic around, construction going on, you need to abide by the traffic control devices that they have set up.
There were other cars that were workers in that lane.
Okay, just stand right there for me, okay?
Still stay here?
Yes, just until the patrol car passes by. Based on the witness statements, based on the victim identifying you as driving the Porsche that he photographed, hitting him, I have probable cause to make an arrest for a aggravated battery.
It's the craziest thing I've ever like he was hit with a car.
Okay, you've been compliant with me. I don't have to put the handcuffs on behind you. I'll just put them on in the front so it's more comfortable while we drive.
I think this is very fair. I don't think that you should I know some places they cuff them behind no matter what, but I like this. If somebody's being a decent person, they made a mistake, they're going to jail, cuff them in the front. If they as much as give you a hard time or resist, but this guy hasn't done any of that. I don't like him personally, but he hasn't been any kind of resistant or anything like that. Cuff him in the front, give him a little bit of dignity, and take him to jail. I didn't expect him to go to jail, by the way.
Drive down. Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, he's arresting me for some loony that is claiming I hit him with the car. And he ran up, put his hood on the car, put his hands on the car, and there were his other buddies were standing there and then he was swearing, cussing, and said, you gonna run me over or something like that.
Oh, this is absurd.
Of course. You know what this is all about.
A minute ago, we didn't even know what happened. Now we know everything and remember every guy and every word. And
I can explain everything to you. We'll just do it at my car once he's, secured in my back seat, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
It's a tight fit, isn't it?
According to the victim and two other witnesses, they're not close co-workers. They're basically third party.
The guy said my vehicle may have lunged. There's no, it's up to two witnesses. The guy knows what he did.
He cut out into the oncoming lane, standing in front of the vehicle, and then that's when he revs his engine and drives into him. Thus
that's hard for me to believe because he is a gentleman.
I understand. We're going off of two witnesses, and the victim's statements. They're all exactly the same. I had to drive back and forth to different locations where these workers were, and I asked them these questions, separately, and they all gave the same exact story.
Well, maybe they all talk to one another, instead of, hey, here we go. We got a guy in a Porsche, let's just screw him over.
It was.
I'm the victim, poor me, we have money. If we just didn't have such a nice car, people wouldn't.
Handled the way it was. They had no idea the police were called. It was actually the victim. He called on his own. It wasn't like a job site. They were like, well, what are you guys here for? They had no idea. So
I just find that really, he would not. He wouldn't. He's the kindest man you ever
His vehicle just lunged. Duh.
met in your life.
I understand.
So now what happens?
He's going to be transported down to the Flagler County inmate facility in Bunnell.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
He committed a felony, man.
Yeah, he ran somebody over.
That's why we're doing it the way we're doing it.
He crashed his car into a guy.
When it comes to making a felony arrest. Yes, sir?
The nicest man that you've ever met, he crashed his car into a guy because he was in a hurry.
I just wanted to say happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah.
You might want to talk to Greg urgently.
Okay.
Just want to tell you happy anniversary. It's 3:02 in the afternoon. I haven't told you all day, but babe, happy anniversary. Babe, you know what? I'm sorry. I haven't told you all day. It was going to be a big surprise. Happy anniversary. I'm sorry I waited till 3 o'clock. How pathetic. He thinks his cop's just going to feel bad for him and let him out of the car. Oh.
Okay.
All right, so you're taking him to prison?
No, jail.
The jail, ma'am.
The jail, okay. Are you going to keep him overnight?
I don't know.
I doubt it because he got money.
It's possible.
It's messed up, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he ran over a guy. It is what it is. He ran over a guy and now he has to go to jail.
All right. Try to have a better day.
What happens from here? Obviously, I've never been arrested before, so.
Obviously.
The jail deputies down there, they'll be able to explain it better to you.
Okay. I don't need any ID or anything because I don't.
No, all of your information is going to be in my arrest report.
Has he been acting for you?
Completely compliant. He's cuffed to the front.
Hey, bud. I've got some questions for you. Do you have any thoughts of wanting to harm or kill yourself, sir?
No, I just drive a really expensive Porsche, and so I'm the victim.
No.
No? Okay. Do you have any immediate medical issues that we need to address?
I got a hernia.
His hernia probably didn't improve much, as he was quickly sued by the road worker for damages in excess of $50,000. Donald refused to settle and demanded a trial by jury. Donald's lawyer notified the victim that they would be sending a subpoena to other parties, including healthcare providers. Since this update in November of 2023, nothing has moved forward, and the road worker is unlikely to recoup any damages he was hoping for.
I hope that kid gets paid.
Though, he sort of did admit there weren't any in the first place.
I'm not physically hurt, so
Yeah, he did say he wasn't hurt. But people sue for more than just physical damage. I mean, this guy was hit by a car. It doesn't matter if it was at 1 mile an hour or 40 miles an hour. It's a pretty stressful situation. If this kid hires a lawyer, he'll get paid. But, I mean, it is what it is.
So, but if that still counts.
It probably does not count if you're looking for money in a court of law. He was charged with 1 count of felony aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and booked into jail. Within a few hours, he was able to post bond in the amount of $2,500. He was ordered to have no contact with his victim. Donald quickly lawyered up, entered a plea of not guilty, and demanded a trial by jury. The courts offered him a deferred prosecution agreement with conditions including a 4-hour anger management course, 8-hour aggressive driving course, writing a sincere apology letter to the victim, and some minor fines and fees. He successfully completed the program in February of 2023, Do you think Donald is too impatient or incompetent to keep his driver's license? Or was the construction zone really a confusing mess, like Donald claims it was? Be sure to leave your opinion in the comments.
Well, I don't believe that the construction zone was such a mess that he had to run into somebody's legs. He already told him that he gave him a whole story about how he needed to go and blah, blah, blah. This guy has money. He's had money his whole life. Everybody around him is lesser than him. And it's just the kind of person he is. I wouldn't take his license away, but I hope the kid gets paid. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I was a little frustrated by all of that, but it was a good video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, maybe check out this video and come back tomorrow to watch something else. See you then.